I know it's not part of our culture to go on paternity leave. I know it's not part of our culture as a dad to take a break whenever your wife put to bed. But on this episode of Daddy's Corner, I'm just going to take you through 7 reasons why you need to take that paternity leave, because we are approving it today. Welcome to Daddy's Corner. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Ayo Emmanuel Ojo. I make videos from Ibadan, your state, Nigeria. Please kindly subscribe to this channel so that you can be the first whenever we drop a new video. Thank you so much for your comments, for your contributions and updates. I said this channel is created for lots of daddies around the globe, most especially in Nigeria, the environment where I live, to be able to learn. Like I always say, I'm a new dad. I'm ready to learn and ready to share. So please drop your comment for us and let us know what you think on any of the topics that we treat on the show. And also, do not forget to share this video with lots of daddies around the world. And I said on this episode of Daddy's Corner, I'm going to give you 7 reasons why you need to go on paternity leave. It is really important. Now, I know a lot of us do not even know what paternity leave means, but yet we know what maternity leave means. So it's just word and opposite. Maternity leave is that leave that your wife takes from a place of work whenever she put to bed or just have a new baby. And paternity leave is that leave that corporate organizations, startups, new businesses, it depends on their size, give to daddies whenever their wife just put to bed. All right, so basically that is what paternity leave means. So let's look at the number 1 reason why you need to apply for a leave when your wife put to bed, or if it's automatic, why you need to take that leave. It will help you settle down into reality. Now, what do I mean? If you are a new dad, just like I was a few months ago, then you need that paternity leave. I know at the time my organization, or the organization that I work for, gave me 1 week paternity leave, which I applied for, by the way. All right, and of course it helped me a lot to settle down into the new world, to settle down into reality. What do I mean by settling down into reality? It's a new thing entirely for people like myself, right? And I've been through a lot, the pressure of living with a pregnant wife for 9 good months. The pressure, I mean, it's a whole lot of work, because my wife went through labor right in my presence. I was all around the scene. I saw all the practicals, all the drama, that comes with a woman giving birth. And you won't even know that you're tired. You won't even know that there's a whole lot on you until it is over. Now it is over now. You can see your baby. And that is why you need that rest. All right, so it will help you settle down, and also it will just help you do a little thing around. Just take a break, sleep, relax your mind. The days of waking up at night, the days of finding me is just 100% over. So take that break, because it will help you settle down into the new world and settle into what I call the reality. And if you're not a new dad, you also need to rest, right? It's still the same 9-month journey. So take a break from work and rest. Paternity leave is important for you. Number 2, it will help you get to understand the new addition to your family better. It will help you understand that new bundle of joy that God has blessed your family with better. Now, one of the issues we go through around here is the fact that daddies love to hustle. Now, I'm not saying hustling is not good. In the environment where we live in, especially in Africa, men are expected to be the breadwinner, even though things are changing. But no matter what, even if it is changing, we still have to live up to expectation. But the truth is, when they offer you that paternity leave at work, just take it, because it is a time for you to also understand the baby better. I know lots of people will say, our mom is going to be around, my mom is going to be around, and in more developed environment, maybe you want to hire a nanny. But the truth is, as a dad, you also need to participate in basic things and also understanding the new addition to your family. Go through the stress too. Wake up at night, all right, together. Have a chit chat with your wife while she's breastfeeding the baby, while the baby is awake at night. These are basic things that paternity leave will help you to, understand pretty much better. Don't be the daddy that they always want to inform, but be the daddy that sometimes will be there to experience these things right at the moment. So it will help you understand the new addition to your family better. In my culture, the week after a child's birth is the time when we get to give them names, all right? Not because, well, I know for myself and my wife, even before we had our daughter, we already call her the name we call her now right from the time she was still in the womb. But in the Yoruba culture, I don't know if any other culture is like that. If you're watching and your culture named children after 1 week, please drop a comment for me and let me know that culture. I would like to know pretty much better. But in the Yoruba culture, that is the way we do it. So it's a time for you to stay away from work and do your run around, all right? You want to buy basic things, you want to prepare for the naming ceremony, because around here, we like parts. We like Owambe. So the way we do our naming ceremony, sometimes it is almost very close to even the wedding engagement. It's usually like that around here. So daddies need time to do the run around for the naming ceremony. I know daddies need time. Like I said, during my own time, I didn't want to take it because I feel like I didn't need it. But when I took it, task assignments started coming up towards preparation, getting this for the baby, getting that for the mother, making sure that they are very fine. At that point, I just realized that paternity leave is essential and it is very important. So in my culture, the 7th day, or a week after rather, for instance, we had a child last week Thursday, so we're going to name the child next week Thursday. So the week in between, or the days in between, you need to prepare, you need to put some things in place. So paternity leave helps you to fix and arrange your naming ceremony properly. It is time to bond with your children. Now, what do I mean by it is time to bond with your children? In a city like Lagos, hustling and bustling is it's on 100%. I mean, if you can even take it to 200%, the hustle is real. And so fathers do not even have time to spend with their children. In most cases, when we even take our annual leaves, we want to trade it with someone else, or we just want to do it so that they can even pay you again for some extra. I know some organizations do that. So when you have a new baby or a new addition to your family and they are offering you paternity leave at work, or you're thinking, should I get it? Just think about this. It's a time to bond with the other children that you have. All through the year, 365 days, they can count the number of times they sat together with daddy to have a conversation. This is the time to do that. If grandma is around, if you have a nanny around, sit with your children and talk. Sit with your children and bond. Don't forget your wife just put to bed. She might be tired. She might not be as strong as she used to be even when she's not even pregnant. The truth is, let the children take a break from mommy. Let them face daddy. Go through the mommy daddy era yourself and see how challenging these things can be, so that it will help you to understand your wife even better. So it's a time to bond with other children. That means if you have children before the newborn, try as much as possible to bond with them, and this is what paternity leave can be used for. If you live in a city like Lagos, or if you have a very challenging job that usually will take you out of the house as early as 4 a.m. in the morning and bring you back at home, let's say 9 or 10, 11 p.m. late at night, and the only time you have to stay with your family is probably on Sunday evening. You might not even have eyes for something bad in the house, all right? But if you have taken it upon yourself to take this paternity leave away from work, away from documents, away from files, away from computers, it will help you look at the aesthetics of your house even pretty much better. If you think you need to repaint, if you need to feel you need to move in some new furniture, if you have the ability to do that, this is the time to think. This is the time to help you reconstruct your house, because you are far away from the typical hustle and bustle of work, and now it is family and family and family time. Moral support is very important, and one of the things you can do, or one of the greatest gifts you can give to your wife that just put to bed, is to support her morally. Now, there's something called postpartum depression. It happens to women when they just have children. Don't Not all women. I'm not a scientist, so I'm not into that. But I know when my wife was pregnant, I read a lot about postpartum depression, and I know that women that go through this season need their husbands around, because it's a new world entirely. It's a new game. It's a new season for new mothers. It's entirely strange. Your body is not the same anymore. One baby is crying here and there. So as a father, you need to be there. So if it's just 1 week that you have, if it is just 2 weeks that you have to give, to support, to care, I think it's worth it. It's worth more than $1 million. Trust me. Money is another thing entirely. Don't quote me. But the truth is, try as much as possible to create that moral support. When they offer you that paternity leave in your office, or there's a culture of fathers taking paternity leave in your place of work, I think you need to embrace it. Because if you think about what that time will help you contribute to the development of your family, then you won't even joke with it. So, moral support is key, and it helps new mothers to even understand themselves better, to feel more confident, and to feel even more comfortable with the environment that they used to know and feel so strange to their new body. It is time to pray and to give thanks. You know, as much as I always love to talk about things of life, I don't take away the place of prayers and the place of giving thanks. Now, if you are watching this video, you're a new dad, or you've always been a dad, and your wife just put to bed, that is why you're watching this video, trying to understand why you need to take that paternity leave. Understand the fact that a lot of fathers actually want to be like you. They want to carry their own baby just like you have, but for some reason, they were not able to do that. So you need to understand that you need to create time to even give God thanks for the beautiful thing that He has done for you. Your baby is alive, your wife is alive, and trust me, you really need to give thanks. So these are the 7 reasons that I feel that when next they offer you the paternity leave, or when next you have a new baby, these are the 7 reasons that I feel that you need to consider, so that you understand that paternity leave is as important as your annual leave. And so that is it for today on Daddy's Corner. Please kindly subscribe to this channel and also watch some of our previous videos. Drop a comment for us and let us know what you think. Are you considering taking that leave today? Then you need to take it. I will see you in my next video. Bye.